How's it going, everybody? So some exciting news today. I have recently made the switch over to Redstone team, which is the biggest team in Keller Williams Westfield office, and is also one of the biggest teams in Utah Valley. So today we're interviewing Jonny Christensen, and he's going to dive a little bit into what makes Redstone so unique in the service that they provide to their customers, as well as just the systems and events that they do. Everything that makes this team very unique. So we're going to dive a little bit into that and show you guys what's up. All right, well, perfect, everybody. We've got Jonny Christensen here, co-founder of Redstone and also operating partner of Keller Williams here in the area. So, Jonny, go ahead and give a quick introduction of yourself and tell everybody about yourself.
Yeah, so my name's Jonny. I've been in the industry for 15 years. Started selling, got more into the leadership path of helping train a lot of our agents. I co-founded Redstone team 15 years ago, but went the leadership path. So I own one of the Keller Williams franchises, which is a big real estate brokerage here in the state. And then my current role is the state director. So I kind of run the state for most of our leadership teams and stuff like that. But again, my love and joy is investing too. So do a lot of real estate investing on the side for sure.
Well, cool. And that's kind of the purpose of, at least of what the majority of what I talk about. So
Great.
Today we're going to dive in a little bit of how, first of all, how Redstone gives just such a good quality experience to clients, and also the opportunity it provides for any investor clients.
Yeah.
So could you tell us a little bit about that? What kind of systems have you guys set up to make this a very good client experience?
Yeah, I think the first principle I believe in is just 1 + 1 = 3, and part of it is in the real estate world, there's a big spectrum of quality and caliber of agents. There's some part-timers that can be great, but a lot of times one of our focuses is it is our full-time gig, and we want to really just be the best in the business. So when we help a buyer, we want to crush it with the buyer. When we help a seller, we want to get them the most amount of money in the least amount of time, with the least amount of hassles, that type of thing. So one of the words out there is a team concept, which is basically a collection of agents and administrative people in marketing that have a really hyper specialization focus that really just helps us provide a lot higher level value for a lower cost by kind of that economies of scale and specialization. So even our team specifically, which you're a part of, we've got a lot of very talented, committed agents that are just awesome at just selling real estate, being an advocate to their clients. But one of the big powers of our team is our hub, we call it, which is a collection of specialized full-time marketing managers. When you go list a property or any of the stuff that we do, like, we want it everywhere. We want it to look good. We want the pictures to be professional, all that sort of stuff. So having really great marketing people is one. But even when you go to buy or sell a house, when you find that and you go under contract on something, there's 100 things that need to get done. So we have full-time people just sitting behind computer screens, making sure every little T's crossed, I's dotted, that type of thing. But even just when it comes to contracts, we're negotiating a lot of money, and a lot of times this is the most powerful or the biggest purchase someone will make. So just having a really high level of specialization in like compliance, negotiations, that type of stuff is just, I think we probably have, I haven't even added up, but probably several hundred years of experience on our team in the real estate industry by having such a powerful group. So, yeah.
No, that's awesome. Really, even just being involved with you guys for a short amount of time, I've been able to see the difference in just the production line that you guys have set up versus a normal real estate business, which has been phenomenal. And I think you guys do a great job at marketing yourselves, at really putting your name out as far as yourselves, and also the client's property, which has been huge. So, no, that's really awesome. And as far as investor clients, what makes Redstone so unique about investing or wealth building in general?
Yeah, I think it probably comes out of maybe a lot of the emotion that came out of the path that even some of me and my founding partner Clay and some of the early people we attracted. I talk a lot about with our agent group of just maybe my even upbringing. Like I grew up with a single mom. Like, we were always dirt poor. Like, and I just never knew really that something bigger and better was possible until I got into the real estate world, and I became such an advocate. Because I had lived it, of like, you could really go not only change your life, but you can go change, ripple effect and change your entire family tree's life through investing in real estate. So I think part of, early on in our team, evolution is we clearly started having a huge desire to change the financial future of our clients, you know, and that's why we like to call ourselves not real estate agents, but real estate wealth advisors, you know.
Right.
And part of it is just really helping train, teach, you know, we offer a lot of free classes, a lot of free advice, all that sort of thing to try to just really get them bitten by the bug of real estate investing, all the way to helping them find their first rental, helping them line up property management, helping them, you know, calculate their pro forma, all that stuff, to even more of our sophisticated investors that are buying commercial properties and doing accelerated depreciation and you know, even talking about tax planning and stuff like that. So we kind of have a full spectrum on really, you know, changing the financial legacy of our clients. And again, I think part of it is the decisions you make, but a lot of it's the emotions that need to change for them to go and invest, you know, and having lived it, all of our team members have lived it personally, most likely, it's easy for us to relate and then actually create a great game plan for them to go accomplish cool things in the real estate world. So
right. And an investor savvy agent or wealth advisor, whatever, is one thing, but you guys have set up a clear path for any either new investors or existing investors that is unique. And one of those things being the education or Redstone University that you guys are starting to come out with, right? Tell us a little bit about that and what that provides for other people.
Yeah, we call it Redstone University. It's kind of almost like our educational division of our team, and you know, there's a lot of basic curriculum in there, you know, and that's just even just buyers and sellers, you know, like how do you go find a home, how do you look for, you know, the right properties, that type of thing. But it's specifically investing is, you know, simple things like what am I going to go try to buy, you know, how do you actually go make money on it, you know, what does appreciation mean, like how do you handle tenants and property management, which is sometimes the fears out there. So a lot of that is just even just the 4 benefits of owning real estate. You know, when you buy a rental property, the thing goes up in value, you know. The other one is just, all right, cash flow, how do I go get someone to rent it minus my mortgage payment expenses, how do I actually make net positive money, you know. Your mortgage is getting paid down, but then even the sophistication of tax planning, you know, so just the overall benefits, we kind of demonstrate that, show that, we go over case studies, you know, we kind of help them understand that sometimes it's a new language that you got to learn a little bit. But then fast forward, a lot of our people that actually got into that world and they just took some courage and bought their first thing, you know, they've got to even still go back to school and learn about how to actually make better decisions, buy more right properties, how do I plan better, how do I screen my tenants better. So yeah, I think it's just, you know, I think we could start with someone that just even has the desire to even maybe enter into the investment world. And some of our people, they have millions and millions of dollars in real estate, you know. So I just think it's a passion of our entire organization to just really go help make people money, you know.
Right. And like you said, not just make some money or sell their house, but create kind of a legacy or change that family tree or even grow it if they've been on a great track, right? So I think that's something that really sets Redstone apart and something that's really going to benefit everybody coming into this year. Something a little unique that's not so much Redstone, but is part of Keller Williams as a whole, but just barely released, is the Ready to Sell program. Could you tell us a little bit about that as well?
It's a really cool product. You know, at the end of the day, even with the market having appreciated and gone up a bunch the last several years, people that own properties, a lot of them might be in the boat where they're probably equity rich but cash poor, right? And sometimes trying to tap into the equity, they're going to go out and spend some money on fees and stuff like that to try to pull some of that money out. One of the cool exclusive to Keller Williams Agents Only program is that Ready to Sell program. So basically what it is you can apply for a short-term loan through one of our private lenders that we've developed a relationship with, that you want to go list your house. So you want to go sell your house, but you want to paint, you want to maybe change the countertops out, maybe get some new cabinets. You can go apply for a 0 interest loan up to 12 months, up to a $75,000 loan to hurry and just fix up your property to maximize the value and the bang for your buck, you know, maybe even the showing quality of your property to net more money. You know, sometimes, you know, a lot of it ends up being a very thorough consultation of what makes sense to fix up or, you know, freshen up to get a bigger bang for your buck. But is it possible to go get a quick little $20,000 0% interest loan to then net $40,000 more at the closing table? So it's just another cool tool to help our sellers. You know?
Absolutely. And even diving into some of the examples of when I was looking into all of this, that small investment can actually just launch somebody's home value. There was one example, obviously with higher end real estate, where the home as is value was $1.9 million. right? They put $60,000 into it, just painting, flooring,
Yeah.
basic updates kind of thing, and ended up selling it for 2.5.
Wow.
So $600,000 over what they originally thought it was going to be worth, right? Just by putting 60,000 into it, that they didn't have to front either.
Yep.
So it was a very easy process for them to be able to net more, which is going to be not so much a red sign thing, but sets Keller Williams as a whole very much apart from the rest of the industry.
Yeah, it's basically just free money. And you think why that happens is because, for the most part, vast majority of our people or society, it's hard for them to imagine what it would be like if it was fixed up. If they walk into a house and it's outdated or it stinks or something.
Right.
So a lot of times just making it high level show quality is going to be the best scenario, But again, it comes down to a high level agent, high level real estate team that can actually consult, the seller and some of our other professional, contractors and stuff on where we're going to get the biggest bang for your buck. Sometimes putting $1 in might only get $1 back, but putting $1 in could get $5 back. You just got to make the right decisions on it. But again, it is exclusive to our company, which is cool. So
yeah, which I think our team especially has been able to. I know a few of us have already started diving into this, which allows us to be able to leverage that tool to everybody that we know.
Yeah.
And so what are some good ways that people maybe that are watching this can start to take advantage of that?
The ready to sell program.
Yes.
So part of it is you got to contact us first, right? Like you have to be working with a Keller Williams agent first, and part of that is it's conditioned upon it being through the Keller Williams system. So normally it just starts with having a quick consultation with one of our listing agents to come in, look at your house, that type of thing, and then you basically put you in contact with our concierge lender, and then they kind of go through that consultation application process. But it's actually pretty fast. They assign us a contractor, and then we kind of go through and then decide it, and then quickly schedule the work and get it done. But start to finish, from even just having that consultation to actually getting some money to go fix it up, you could be a week, So it happens pretty fast. With as fast as our market's going, you got to be fast, right?
Right. And I think something you mentioned there that I absolutely love about this program is that Keller Offers already has the contractors, everything set up for us. So it's not like, oh, I need an agent that has these connections. It's already laid out for us, which is phenomenal and a huge leverage point. So we've got great quality lenders, we've got great quality vendors, people that are trustworthy to come in and perform these tasks. So I think it's a killer setup for any new clients.
It's great. Yeah, try it out.
So awesome. I appreciate it. Anything else you'd like to add as far as Red Sign or?
Closing remarks? You got more questions?
No, we're good.
I just, again, I'm just such an advocate of owning real estate. If you even look at the net worth discrepancy from a renter versus someone that owns a home is like hundreds of thousands of dollars right now in across the country, And part of it is just even having been on the other side of what does it take to buy a house? What does it take to go buy that first rental property or whatever? At the end of the day, just get in contact with, Stetson and our team and just buy real estate, 5 years, 10 years down the road, no matter what you buy, you're going to probably look smart. But it's just for me and a lot of our clients, getting into the investment world has just changed their lives, and that's just where we will hold your hand every step of the way, and it's crazy how powerful it can be. So go do that.
Awesome. I appreciate it. Thanks, Johnny, for coming out.
Yeah, you bet.
Thank you all for tuning in.
See you.
Thank you all for tuning in today. Don't forget to like and subscribe and check out my other videos for some more valuable content. And stay tuned for what else we're going to be putting out. So with Red Sign, we're going to be putting out a lot of great products. And check out what we have to offer as far as new inventory. So don't miss out.